Hey guys, it's Mike here, and I hope you're subscribing for the 1,000 subscriber Apple iPod Touch giveaway. Just wanted to get that out to you, and let's jump right in here. Okay, as you can read the title, I'm going to go through a little brief history of the iPhone. Okay, so as far as I know from reading it in various media, I guess, journals or various forms of information, the iPad was originally the first idea. And from my research, I figured that this would be a good video to illustrate all this hype about tablets. And if you really think about it, this video is really very informative. So we're going to jump right in. This is the Apple iPad. It features an A4 processor, 1 gigahertz. Uh, I believe it's 256 megabytes of RAM, and this is a 16 gigabyte internal hard drive. As far as I know, this was the beginning of the iPhone. This was scaled down to a smaller version. So as you can see, this is the iPad. Next, I'm going to push this to the side. This is the iPhone, original iPhone. It was available in three configurations: a 4 gigabyte, an 8 gigabyte, and 16 gigabyte model. As you can see from the back, this plastic part down here was the antenna cover. I believe the Wi-Fi antenna as well. It sported a 2 megapixel camera, SIM slot, proprietary headphone jack, which meant you only could use Apple's stock white headphones, and a lot of people had complaints about that. And the only internet service you could get was Edge, the Edge network. It was kind of slow, but it got the job done. And as you can see, this one is on firmware 3.1.3, which was the last signed firmware by Apple. And I believe that was last year. So this is the iPhone, first iPhone, known as the iPhone 2G, or the original iPhone. This is what started it all. All right, moving on. The iPhone 3G. Now, this came in two configurations: an 8 gigabyte and a 16 gigabyte. And the big thing about the 3G was it had a 412 megahertz. Basically, the iPhone 3G had the same internals as the iPhone 2G. They both have the same internal uh, configurations. But the thing was, to get the 3G signal, instead of the aluminum metal back, they opted for plastic black or white back. Now that improved 3G, which was a faster internet signal from the AT&T towers, and it really did a good job in speed. It made your web browsing experience worthwhile, and there were some design differences, as you can see, between the two. You no longer have the black plastic. The whole back was black. Now the 16 gigabyte iPhone 3G was white. It also came in black, and the 8 GB model only came in black. So those were your choices. They improved the speakers on the iPhone 3G, and the overall feel, it was more curved, had a more curved back as opposed to the more squared back of the iPhone 2G. But as far as the functionality is concerned, the main feature was GPS was added to the iPhone 3G. This iPhone 3G is running the 3.1.3 firmware, which is pretty rare. It was jailbroken with jailbreakme.com. This one was jailbroken by Red Snow. So, as we move along, I don't have a 3GS, but the iPhone 3GS came out, and the big thing about the iPhone 3GS in 2009 was the S was for speed. Physically, it was the exact same look as the iPhone 3G. Again, it came in black and also white. But the cool thing about the 3GS was it had a first built-in camcorder, and it came in 16 and 32 gigabytes. It had a 600 megahertz processor, a 3 megapixel camera, and I think most people liked the 3GS. It was very popular. It was a faster phone, and I never got the 3GS because, ever since the jailbreaking had come into fruition, a lot of the features that were in the Cydia, such as the camcorder and all that, we basically had those features already before Apple actually came out with the first camera app, and I believe that was December of 2009 for the first camcorder app in the App Store. So as we move along, iPhone 2G, iPhone 3G, 3GS, and now the iPhone 4. As you can see, the iPhone 4 is a much better designed phone in every way. The exoskeleton is basically the Wi-Fi antenna and cellular antenna built in. This phone is legendary. It's made out of all stainless steel, surgical stainless steel. The buttons are steel. The vibrate and sound switch is metal. A metal sleep wake button. We have an LED flash, a 5 megapixel camera. The back is made out of glass. The front is made out of glass. This is Apple's LED Retina display, as you can see, hopefully. And let's pull these back a little bit. And this is running the A4 chip, 1 gigahertz processor, 512 megabytes of RAM. It has 720p video recording, HD. There's so many features. It's running multitasking. It's running iOS 4.2.1. I mean, there's just so many features about this phone that are just incredible. This is Apple's best cell phone. So there's just so many great things to say. It's got the 3.5 headphone jack. It has a front-facing camera. You can do FaceTime. You can do video chats with Skype now over 3G and Wi-Fi. You can use FaceTime with my 3G if you don't use the Skype app. It's fast. It's running folder. Has the folders feature. I mean, there's just so many great features. Speakers have been upgraded. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stack all the devices so that you can see an evolution of the Apple devices. We're going to show how thick all these devices. If you watch my videos, you've seen me unbox just about all of these. Let's put the Apple iPad on here. Let's have a big old sandwich. Here we go. You can see. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And as I'm got my hands pretty full here, this is very funny. I hope you enjoyed this video to look at all these devices, and hopefully I've given you some helpful information on the Apple iPhone, the Apple iPad, its origins, the differences in design, how they look, how thick they are. I believe the iPhone 4 is by far the thinnest smartphone on the market as of right now. So if this video was helpful, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe for the Apple iPod Touch giveaway. If you got any questions about any of these devices, I'll be more than happy to help you. You know, any tech related question, be more than happy to talk to you about it. Just send me a message or just leave a comment below. So as always, please subscribe for more great videos. Peace.